Another day, another legacy sequel. To paraphrase from the holy book of Goldblum, you filmmakers were so preoccupied with whether or not you could that you didn't stop to think if you should. Damn straight, Jeff. Hello and welcome to the Martini Shot. My name is Brandon and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2022 action blockbuster Jurassic World Dominion. But before I do that, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I still have a cocktail for you, but for this video I've teamed up with friend of the channel and fellow mixologist Thirsty Thursday Toys to bring you two different delicious cocktails. Over on the Thirsty Thursdays Toys channel, you can find cocktails inspired by collectibles and toys, particularly of the kaiju variety. We both decided to center our cocktails around the concept of amber, so before we get into my variation, let's see what he's cooked up.
Hello! This is Adam from Thirsty Thursday Toys. After you're done checking out Brandon's delicious amber egg cocktail and movie review, you can hop on over to my channel to check out this habanero peaches and cream blazing amber cocktail, and stick around for more dinosaur drinks and the toys that inspired them.
Looks delicious. I'll definitely be giving it a taste next chance I get. Big thanks to Thirsty Thursday Toys for the collaboration. Be sure to head over to his channel and hit the subscribe button. His link is down in the description below. All right, time to show you what I've been toying around with. For my cocktail, I've created the Amber Egg, a cocktail inspired by the Amber Egg the franchise flashes around a bunch with that little mosquito inside. For this drink, I've created an amber-colored ice mold filled with ginger beer and a bright red cherry stuck inside to kind of replicate that iconic look. For the drink itself, I've gone with a nice rum base flavored with some tropical elements like lime and banana to really give it an island aesthetic. And no, there's no egg in it, so let's get into it. All right, so for the Amber Egg, it is a two-part drink. The first part is going to be the cocktail itself, and then the second part is going to be that custom ice mold I was talking about. We'll come back to that in just a little bit, but let's go ahead and build the base drink itself. So we are going to be starting with 2 ounces of a gold or dark rum. Now for some of that tropical flavor I was talking about, let's go ahead and start with ½ an ounce of banana liqueur. Continuing the fruit, we are next going to do a ½ ounce of a orange curacao or a orange liqueur. And now we'll bring a little bit of lime into there with about ½ an ounce to 3/4 ounce of lime juice. And then just to kind of finish it off with a little bit of aromatic notes and a little bit more of that fruit taste, we're going to be doing 2 drops of a peach bitters. Now we are going to add some ice and stir to chill. And now we are going to strain that into a rocks glass. So you might be thinking it looks a little bit on the shorter side, but rest assured there is a lot of alcohol in here with the mixture of the rum and the liqueurs. But we are going to be giving this kind of a prolonged body thanks to these special ice molds that I made. So for this, I basically took some of these spherical ice molds and filled them with ginger beer and stuck a little cherry inside to kind of replicate that amber egg with the mosquito inside I was talking about earlier. So as you can see, it kind of gives a nice little bit of an amber color, and you got that little red dot in there signifying the blood that's inside that mosquito. And the good thing about this is as it melts, it's just going to add to your drink. So it's going to be kind of like a mixture of a dark and stormy with a little bit more fruit notes as well. So we'll go ahead and drop it in there. And we'll go ahead and stir it a little bit. That way some of the ginger beer can go ahead and integrate with the cocktail. And then we are going to be topping this off with some mint. I think it's going to be a very nice aromatic touch that is really going to kind of pull together that island flavor that I'm going for. Give it a clap. Let all the oils on those leaves get on top, and then you can nestle that right in there. And there you go. That is the Amber Egg. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Yeah, it's very flavorful, very, very fruity. Even though it's mainly alcohol, it is still surprisingly light. You get a lot of those fruit elements right off the bat. Very easy to pick up on the banana, on the orange. And even though the ice is still making its way down, it's still a solid sphere, you're already getting that ginger beer, even just from sitting in the glass for a few minutes. So it's a very nice, crisp, refreshing kind of drink, very easy to drink. The mint is a very good aromatic element, kind of ties everything together. So yeah, I can definitely see this one packing a punch, but hopefully if the ice continues to melt at the rate that it is, you're just going to keep adding more ginger beer to that. It's going to get even easier to drink from there, and basically just kind of builds upon that drink that may look small at the beginning, but kind of comes full circle once you get to the end of it. Now that we have our drink, let's hop right into the review of Jurassic World Dominion. I'd say you can get a pretty decent understanding of a movie within the first minute when it opens with a "now this" video. The Jurassic Park franchise has never been shy of injecting commentary on preservation and coexisting, but 6 movies deep, the message has really run its course. What Dominion lacks in originality, it somewhat makes up for it with some pretty exciting action sequences featuring dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes. While these moments are undeniably thrilling, they're still trapped inside a bloated, overly long film that reeks of sterilized Hollywood habits, blatant nostalgia bait, and a well-run drive of ways to make seeing dinosaurs as monumental as it was nearly 30 years ago. The film is divided into 2 branching stories, one involving Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard trying to rescue their adoptive clone daughter, and returning legacy actors Laura Dern and Sam Neill trying to expose a huge dinosaur gene splicing conspiracy. Needless to say, there's a lot going on here, but at nearly 2.5 hours, I can't help but feel the film tries to stuff too many characters and side plots into the story, leaving it disjointed and messy. Half of the characters are incredibly unmemorable and don't really do much besides move from one set piece to another. Chris Pratt is completely void of the charm and charisma that made him a star to begin with, settling into that generic action hero vibe. Sam Neill kind of just stands there and goes, "Huh? What? What the fuck?" Laura Dern tries her hardest, but the script actively works against her. But no lackluster script can stop the unrivaled quirky charm of Jeff Goldblum. I'm not sure if he was even given a script or was just allowed to riff, but he manages to make the most straightforward lines much more funny than they should be. But I know you don't give a damn about the characters. What you really want is to see dinosaurs run rampant, right? Well, we get a scene of a raptor chase through Malta, which is admittedly cool, and a tense scene where Bryce Dallas Howard is stalked through the water by a giant bird dino. But every other use of dinosaurs after that feels incredibly lazy. A new dinosaur just kind of shows up, it has its moments looking big and intimidating, and then that's it. Despite looking cool, there's never any suspense to these scenes. It's more or less just sightseeing. Dinosaurs aren't even really at the forefront of the film, it's bugs. Yep, big old locusts are the catalyst of this film. I guess I can see that they are trying something new, but if your idea is to pivot your dinosaur movie to a bug movie, maybe you'd be better off not making the movie. The script definitely doesn't speak like a story that just needs to be told, and the way this film is edited makes me believe it was crafted with very little care or sense. After the last film, I expected it to be a much more intense film about humans trying to survive against the new apex predators. But it makes the mistake of hinging much of the story on uninteresting newer characters and the squandered legacy characters. In a vacuum, the movie has some fine moments, but it's nothing we haven't seen before. I think it's safe to say the Jurassic franchise has run its course. So for now, let's maybe leave the dinosaurs 65 million years in the past. For my rating, I'm giving this film 2 locusts out of 5. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Martini Shot. If you saw Jurassic World Dominion, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. And if you like what you saw here and would like to see more, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on all social media channels. And be sure to show some love to Thirsty Thursday Toys over on his channel while you're at it. Once again, those links are down in the description below. And if you want to see more movie reviews and movie-themed cocktails, be sure to check out my website as well, martinishot.blog. Until next time, thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next one. Live deliciously, but please remember to drink responsibly. Thank you.